This is the typical layout of the ARM. As you can see, we work across two pages. On the first page, we have Category 1, Category 2, Category 3, Category 4, and the unit column. On the second page, we have the measurement rules, measurement scope, and deemed to be included items. On every page, there's a title of the relevant work section. And below that, we will have the information required. This is a minimum set of rules outlining the minimum information required for the purposes of the takeoff. And it shall apply to any subsequent rules until superseded by another set. These horizontal lines divide the pairs of work sections into mutually exclusive zones to which different rules apply. Where there's a horizontal line and it's dashed, the rules in the zones above and below it may apply as alternatives, giving the quantity surveyor some choice depending on how things are to be measured. In the deemed to be included column, work noted here shall neither be measured separately nor included in the descriptions. It is taken that it is already included. If we look at an example here, excavation and earthwork excavation. This refers to a title on page D22, that's work section D, page 22. That's the heading from the top of the page. Excavation itself relates to category 1 on page 22, and that's item 3 in category 1 as noted here. The topsoil for preservation with the average depth stated, topsoil for preservation is actually item 6 in category 2, and the average depth stated is item 3 in category 3. You'll note as well that metre squared, the unit of measurement on that page D22, is also cited for the excavation items. Once all this is written out, we can actually go to our overall dimensions and put them into the dimensions columns, so the length by the breadth. The overall dimensions are worked out in the waste calculations area of the descriptions column. And here we have the overall width and lengths plus the cavity wall construction and the half spread of the foundations, and the half spread calculation is worked out below. As we move on to the right hand side of the actual takeoff sheet, we see that the heading has changed. We've now gone to concrete work in situ concrete. This is found, if we look at our little annotation here, on page F36, F being the concrete section, 36 being the page number. The description of the concrete to be used is actually put down before the category heading from category 1, which is foundations, and that's item 4 in category 1. There's no category 2 or category 3 headings, but there is a category 4 heading, and it's item 4, which states that the concrete is poured on or against earth or unblinded hardcore in trenches. And then we have our meters cubed, which is the unit of measurement for concrete. And as you see here, compared to the excavation, we have 3 dimensions to give us our cubic meterage. All waste calculations are carried out below, which help us to look at the lengths of the external trenches with our centerline calculation, the depth of the trench, so figured dimensions less depth of topsoil, giving us our overall depth, and internal trenches are also calculated here as well.